In the lead up to San Diego Comic-Con, we saw plenty of leaks hit the internet and registered trademarks. Among those was Hercules and The Rise of the Gods, which we thought was going to either be announced as a film or a Disney Plus series. And now the director of Thor Love and Thunder, Taika, all but confirms that that is a project that's going to be announced soon. So this comes at us directly from the director of Thor Love and Thunder, Taika Waititi, who did a Q&A after a screening of Thor Love and Thunder. And he was specifically asked about exploring the idea of the Greek gods in the future and the casting of Brett Goldstein as Hercules. And first and foremost, he said he didn't actually have an idea or any knowledge in terms of what to do with Hercules, or that the character even existed in Marvel Comics. He was told what to do, they had an actor, the scene was shot, attached to the film, and that's it. And he said their intent was that this is supposed to open up a new thing, which he said he's not involved with as far as he knows, and he hasn't been invited to be a part of it, but he's happy for everybody who's a fan of Greek gods because they're gonna get something. Now, obviously, the registered trademark, again, was Hercules, Rise of the Gods. And it's rumored to be a Disney Plus series following the adventures of Hercules before we catch up to him in Thor Love and Thunder. So we know more about the character, and then next time we see him, probably going after Thor, we kind of have a better idea of his pantheon of gods, where he comes from, and how this all ties together. And I'm honestly super excited by this. I've been talking about Hercules and Marvel ever since we started the podcast here so many ages ago. People will remember I always talked about how much I love Hercules in general, but also the Marvel incarnation, and how much I would like to see that someday explored, and hopefully with Thor and them exploring, those gods that they could get to. And it's finally going to happen. And I'm going to guess the announcement will be within the next year or so, because there's still plenty of places where you can toss the character in terms of crossover, or even just his standalone show. Wherever you toss it out, it doesn't have to connect to many things. It's just got to get out there before the next Thor film. And if they keep up the same sort of pace, they got like 4 or 5 years between Thor films, so they got plenty of room. I'm just excited that more Herc is coming, and I can't wait to see what they do with him, because I'm excited to see what they're going to do with the Greek gods in general.